Kobe. Welcome into issue 13 of Comic-Cast Video. Jong here.
Hey, with Michael Carroll.
Thank you guys for tuning in. You can follow us on Twitter. I'm at One Punch.
And I'm at producer Mike 975. You almost said my name, Jong. I
did.
You did.
I did. In today's video, we're going to be getting into some video game stuff. We got some Xbox, I guess, news you would call it, and 2K fans are not going to be happy. And I'm a 2K fan. I haven't bought one since like 2017. I got like 2018 for free because of the radio station. And looks like 2K21, the base model for the next gen system, is gonna be $70. $70 for the base version, whatever system you have, the PS5, the Xbox Series X. It's going to be $70 for the Zion cover. If you have the old gen, the PS4, the Xbox One, or I guess the Switch or PC, it's going to be for $60, your normal $60 price. But people are a little upset about the $70 price. And the ultimate, I guess the Forever Edition, what they call it, the Mamba Forever Edition, which I'm not too surprised that it's going to be $100, because usually when you have multiple versions of the game and you offer X amount of, I guess, points, or what 2K uses as VCs, I expect to pay more. But the $70 price tag for me was a little, it's not surprising, but it prevents me from buying future 2K games, or future any games could be $70 from now on.
So remember that quote from a little movie called Dark Knight, where it's you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Mm-hmm. 2K is now the villain. They used to be like, I loved 2K growing up. I used to get all the 2Ks. But the thing about this that feels a little sketchy, and you mentioned it, the Forever Mamba Edition is now. There's a caveat to that. So if you buy the $100 Mamba Edition, Forever Mamba Edition on your Xbox One or your PS4, you can get the free upgrade to the PS5 or Series X version. But if you get the base model, you would have to pay the $70 to get the free upgrade. So it's like. It feels like if you were really wanting to give a price increase, that seems to me that you have to do a lot with the hardware. Mm-hmm. But if the Forever Mamba Edition is not really that different, why is it that version and not the other version? So that seems a little like, I don't know. I don't like the look of this. This smells fishy to me.
It smells very fishy, and I'm trying to compare one of the biggest games coming up. Is coming up for purchase on Xbox One and PS4, and we'll talk about what Xbox is going to do with the compatible games that are coming to the Series X. And Cyberpunk is at Best Buy. Cyberpunk is selling at $60. Now, if you go to Amazon and pre-order it for the PS4 or I think the Xbox One, it's $50. Now, it boggles my mind that 2K thinks that they can get away with charging $70 when there hasn't been a significant upgrade with the game in the last, I don't know, handful of years. It's gotten stale. It's the gameplay has gotten worse, I would think. They haven't. For the love of God, they haven't improved post-play ever. And everything is so glitchy on that game now. And I don't know if they're going to fix the problem in 2K21. I can imagine they will, because they're working towards getting this game ready for the next generation. And the first game in the next generation is always glitchy. Always. In anything. The first generation of when they remodel iPhones, it was glitchy. First generation of the new MacBooks that are going to be coming out next year are going to be glitchy. it's it's hard for me to fathom them charging $70 for the first generation game in the next series of consoles.
It just feels just I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Now, it's not to say that it's unprecedented because I mean we haven't. There's a study that was done. I forget who did the study. I have to bring it back up, but the study that was done said that we haven't seen a price increase in games since January 2005, I believe. Around that time, 2005, 2006 is when games went from 50 to 60, and so it's been like 15 years since we've gone like 2 generations without another price increase. So it's like, or I guess two, 1.5, whatever. But I mean, like I get that there's going to be probably a moment in time where games increase because of production costs, because of how big the games are getting, just the sheer scope of games nowadays. But when there's multiple publishers that have already talked about giving fans free upgrades to games that are on both consoles, it seems a little bad to me that you would do this. And especially now in the time that we're in terms of the economy, you know, most people are hurting and most people are being very diligent with their money. So it's like 2K, really, you're going to announce a price jump right now? Like this is your idea? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the whole thing.
So this is exactly what you're gonna get with the the price, I guess you would say. Well, I mean, honestly, you get the upgrade in graphics. That's about it. You don't get anything different from the PS4 version to the Xbox or the PS5, Xbox Series X version. You really don't. But the difference between the regular version to the Mamba version, it's literally you're just buying the extra points so you can progress faster in like my player and that kind of thing, my team and my player. You're getting 95,000 more VC. You're getting 5,000 more my team points. And you're getting 30 more team promo packs. And you're getting, I believe you're getting, looks like 9 more packs per week delivered to you. So yes, you do get a lot more, and you get more skill bonuses and boosts, and you get exclusive Kobe shoes and that kind of thing. Everything to, you know, modify your player and modify your team and all that kind of thing. It's I guess it's like buying skins and stuff like that in Fortnite and whatnot, and buying dance moves and everything like that. But which again, I understand that point, but to go from the PS4 version that you're going to buy at $60 to a $10 increase to get to the next version, I guess I'm more upset that they're the first ones to do this and not everybody else is doing it. Like, but if everybody else is doing it, that's kind of like, I feel like that's price fixing, which I don't know. Are they setting a precedent for future games?
Yes and no. I think a lot of companies, them being the first company, I think a lot of other publishers are going to be looking at them and looking at the fan response. But the thing is, a 2K20 game or 2K20, the NBA 2K franchise is one of the best-selling franchises every year because a lot of times the fans that buy that game, that's like their only game that they buy. It's like the Madden thing. It's like Call of Duty. People have their certain games that they play every year, and they just buy it like a cycle. So the game may still do well even with this price increase, but I think for a lot of people, it just feels it looks like a money grab right now, and especially and somebody pointed this out. This is probably not gonna change anything in terms of production for the staff that works on the game, like pay increases for them, crunch issues. Like there's still a lot of issues that this isn't going to necessarily. It's just going to put more money in the pockets of those big executives.
And so this brings us to what Xbox is going to be doing with their games, and a handful of Xbox games. I guess this is all more we're talking about more exclusive games to the Xbox. They're going to be receiving free upgrades if you buy Xbox One games that are going to be compatible. I mean, it's Xbox. Most games on the Xbox will transfer over to the next generation. They're very good at that. What they're going to be doing is with smart delivery, which they're setting it up for. I guess they already have this set up, so they are going to give you free upgrades for the next console, which is the Xbox Series X, which is fantastic, by the way, and it's very smart for them. And they're telling publishers, please don't charge, our customers or Xbox owners an upgrade fee, I guess you would call it, to get to the next gen game. Very smart for them. They want to create this loyalty and following that, quite frankly, the Xbox One didn't really bring or have. And the Series X is looking like they're trying to fix all the problems that they had with Xbox One, all the user stuff, and be more user-friendly. I mean, Xbox is user-friendly, but have the more exclusive games. They're trying to right their wrongs. And this is a very, very good step to right those wrongs and bring in more loyal fan bases, and they want to get you into that ecosystem and keep you in that ecosystem.
Yeah, so like ideally when Halo Infinite comes out, it's the big game that comes out later this year, launch title game for the Series X. When that comes out, if you buy it on your Xbox One, Smart Delivery will know to upgrade you when you get your Series X. And so when you get a Series X eventually, Smart Delivery will be able to handle that for you and basically give you the best copy, the best version of the game on whatever you're playing on, whether it's an Xbox One, Xbox One S, Xbox One X, or the Series X. So that's the beauty of that program. Now, it is focused primarily on first-party titles, but other third-party publishers like CD Projekt Red with Cyberpunk are opting into it as well. So it's very consumer friendly. It's very like gamer friendly, and it's exciting to me that like when Halo Infinite comes out this year, number one, I have it because I have Game Pass, and then on top of that, if I go ahead and buy it, then that means I just have it on Series X. Like it's a pretty good deal for me right now in terms of being a gamer on the platform.
Yeah, and they have confirmed 14 games that are going to be available for free upgrade via Smart Delivery. The Ascent, Assassin's Creed, Valhalla, Call of the Sea, Chorus, Cyberpunk 2077, Destiny 2, Dirt 5, Gears 5, Halo Infinite, Metal, Hellsinger, Second Extinction, Scarlet Nexus, Vampire the Masquerade, Bloodlines 2, and Yakuza Like a Dragon. And I would imagine that there are going to be a lot more companies and publishers that are going to opt into this.
Yeah, I think it's a smart move for a lot of companies. It's just good. It's good. It's a good look to do that, and I think it shows you maybe like goodwill towards consumers. Because again, like I said, we're in a rough time right now. So it's like anything to help me like continue my gaming as my hobby. Like that's a great thing to see and great thing to do. And that's the thing that PlayStation doesn't have right now. I don't want to make it a PlayStation versus Xbox thing, but it's just something to consider when you're looking at the next generation.
Yeah, I mean it's not something of what PlayStation does. PlayStation makes it difficult for you to do cross-platform. PlayStation makes it difficult to do backwards compatibility. It's and they can get away with it because they were the winners of the last console wars, and you may not want to make it a PlayStation versus an Xbox thing, but it is because Nintendo is sitting there in the corner by themselves. They're kind of they're playing a different sport. At this point, they're playing a different sport, and they're by themselves. They're winning. They're I don't know. They're UFC and Xbox and PlayStation. They're boxing, right? They're both fight sports, but they're in different leagues. They're different categories, I would say. Not to say one is better or the other, because I love the Switch and I love my PlayStation. But the thing is, though, if Xbox comes out and knocks this out of the park, I'm gonna sit back and I'm not gonna purchase these consoles in the first 6 months to a year. I'm really not. There's no need for me to do it. The price tag's gonna be a little high. it's just not going to work for me financially. So I get to, for my benefit, I get to sit back and watch what they're doing. And if Xbox is winning, if Xbox offers more, I'm not going to sit back and purchase the PlayStation 5. I'll go and purchase the Xbox Series X. The one caveat is I wouldn't be able to play the Spider-Man game, which sucks because I love the PS4 Spider-Man game. But I'll have to think about it in an overall console perspective.
Yeah, and I do want to say I think the PlayStation will do better at launch just because if you want to play those games, you have to get a PS5. And with what Xbox and Microsoft are doing, I think they'll do okay, but I don't think they'll do super well. But their thing is just get you in their ecosystem. If you have Game Pass, that's all that matters, really. So, and then that's the thing too with this price increase. If games do become if that becomes the standard $70, then a subscription model kind of looks a little more interesting to a lot of people, I believe. And the Game Pass, again, is a great deal. I've enjoyed it so far that I've had it. And when I got it, I only got it for $1. And I'm still on that dollar thing. So it's been super beneficial. So if games do become 70, if this is the beginning of the trend of everyone going up to $70, a lot of subscription services are going to be looked at. Game Pass, EA Access, the Ubisoft subscription service. It would be so much easier for a lot of gamers, I imagine.
Well, let us know what you guys think and what console you're leaning towards, or if you're going to wait like us or like me. I don't know. Are you going to wait?
Yeah, I'm going to wait. Because I'll have, like I said, I'll have Halo Infinite on my Xbox One in the holiday. So I'm like, the main game that I would want to play, I'm going to have access to it. So I'm excited.
And also tell us what you guys think about the price hike for Xbox or for the next generation of NBA 2K21 games. And if you think it's going to, if you're going to pay that price for games going forward. And you can catch our audio version of the podcast on every single major podcast platform. It's at Comicast. And you can follow us on Twitter. I'm at Nope, there we go. I'm at One Punch.
Got him. I'm at Producer Mike 975.
Thank you guys for tuning in, and please hit subscribe if you liked what you heard.
Subscribe. Down there. Slap the bell.
Yeah, ding, 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 ding. Until next time.
See ya.